Okay, man. Okay, I'm back. I need to continue. Let's continue the video. This is part two. Okay, this is part two now because I was going downstairs to open the gate for my dad. Okay, so I'm back. Okay, yeah, let's go on to the video. Let us go on, man. So, okay.
And was there a report for that? No, she came back the third day.
Damn, she came the third day. Really? Okay.
But she never said who she was or anything. And I kept on asking, she didn't want to tell.
Okay, so it is like it's like this mom, Auntie Joyce is always. Even the last time, she was once like she went away, then she came back. Okay, it's like she always went missing. Like this time, they didn't know. They thought like it was like the other times, man. She went lost 3 days, then she came back like last time. So this time she did not come. Okay, so that's why this war is going on now. Okay, yeah.
But she came back the third day. I don't know who made the report today. So me and my cousin were supposed to go to the police station today to file a report.
So they were going to the police to file a report, okay? So Wednesday,
the police came to the house. I think one of my cousins called, so they came to the house and they looked around, and I told them about the history of her being gone. And
damn, that's crazy, okay? She was gone for 3 days, okay? And it seems like she did not even report to the police, okay? That's crazy, man. The first place you are the suspect because you're the person who's living with the grandma. You should know where the grandma is, man. She's your mother. Where the heck should you know where your mother is, man?
I was like, well, I will wait out 72 hours to see if she came back. And that's the reason why I was going to file today.
Okay. Damn, that's crazy. Imagine. She was lost. And now is the time. After 3 days, that's when she remembers to go to the police. Is that normal? That's not normal, man. Hell.
Last time he spoke to your mom over the phone.
She texted me Monday.
Monday, okay? And, okay.
To come down and open a bottle of water, but that was about it. And usually when I text her, she never responds, hardly.
Okay. So it seems like the relationship of the mother and the daughter is not that strong, okay? Because how can you text a person and she doesn't respond, okay? So the relationship is not that strong. You can see that, okay? Yeah.
She needs me, she'll come by the step and she'll call my name. And she'll bang on the wall.
Text you on Monday.
No, that's her cell phone. That's the house phone. She'll call.
Damn, okay? She called from the house phone, okay?
From the house phone, she needs me.
Until now, all of Candace's story has been anecdotal, but a text is something they can check against phone records.
Okay. Damn, this is crazy. Damn, okay? Okay.
They can see if a text was sent from Margaret's phone on Monday, May 29th, but they can't know if it was Margaret herself who sent it.
Okay, that's crazy, man, okay. Probably she was the one who sent the message. I feel so. Because they are not in the good relationship with the daughter, okay? They are not a good relationship. Mother-daughter is not that strong.
How did you guys get here today? Tell me what happened today.
Today, I was in the basement cleaning up my daughter's colostomy bag, Soraya, because she had a mess over the place.
Okay.
And there was a knock on the door. And then the officer, like, someone reported her missing.
Okay, someone reported. It was not you. You're not even concerned about your mother. You don't even go to report the police, man. That's crazy.
And he came in and he looked around the place and that was it. So they had me upstairs in the living room. They didn't allow anybody to come in the house or to leave the house.
Okay.
And I'm here. When I talked to the police officer, he just said they was going to ask me questions about the last time I've seen my mom and
okay.
stuff like that.
The investigator tries to determine what this partially disabled 71-year-old might have taken with her if she'd left the house of her own accord.
Okay, what did she take to disappear for 3 days? Okay.
It seems strange that I know that you said previously, like, she did it like twice or three times in the past, but this has been for about 5 days. So this doesn't seem strange to you?
She was gone 3 days
Question mark.
before, so I'm thinking, okay.
Before, okay, so that it's the second time she's going missing. Okay, so this time she go missing for forever.
She's gonna pop up at the end of the day, but that never happened. So I said if she doesn't pop up, I told the family members, if she's not here by 72 hours, I'm gonna file a report. Because before she came home.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay.
The second day or third day.
She'd need money too if she'd taken off.
She need money. Okay.
So do you have access to your mom's account or anything like that?
Yeah.
So have you know?
So she has access to the money. So she knows everything. Okay.
Notice in the last 4 or 5 days any like normal transactions?
She has not made nothing. She doesn't have a credit card. So
okay, she doesn't have a credit card. She never done a transaction the past. Okay.
It's nothing. And she can't remember her password.
How do you know that?
Her book, what she has on her passwords, was on the bed.
Okay.
Like what kind of account?
Capital One.
So she got Capital One.
Yeah.
And you haven't noticed any transactions on her Capital One card from...
The only transactions that was made, that I made them, but she didn't make anything.
Look at how confident the lady she is, man. Imagine, she's gone for 3 days. You're not reported to the police. It's the nephew who comes to report the matter to the police, man. Does that make sense for you? For you?
It's becoming clear here that Candace is the closest person in the world.
Yes, the closest person in the world. She knows even the mother does not even remember the password, so she has written down everything in the book. She knows that. She knows the bank accounts, whatever, the balances in the account. She knows everything. So she's the first suspect. Okay? Yeah.
To her mom, who's separated from her husband and has no other children. If she doesn't know where Margaret is, with access to her bank accounts and knowledge of everything happening in her life, then who does? But Candace is continuing to emphasize her mother's poor mental well-being.
Okay, poor mental well-being, okay? Or it's you who has the mental problem. Okay, yeah, it's you, Candace. It's you for real. How can you do such?
How would you describe your relationship?
How can you do this something, man? How can you do this, man, to your own mom? This is crazy. You're the one with the problem.
Share with your mom.
We're close. She calls on me for everything. She probably
Okay, so she's like, okay.
not happy with the career choice that I made. Like she wanted me to continue school. She probably had disappointments about that.
Okay.
But other than that, she calls on me every day. Anytime she needs something, it's me.
Okay. So they're close and helping each other. Okay.
I guess my mother and daughter relationship, I should say.
Okay, there's mother and daughter relationship, okay, but that's a lie though. I feel like she's lying. The mother and daughter relationship is not that good though, because they are talking on the phone. You know that. I don't know. Let's go on.
You mean like my mother and her relationship? How is it? It's okay. Like, I mean, outside of like, the regular family argument, like, I've been hearing my mother been taking her money too. Is she unemployed?
Okay, that's okay.
Like, I mean, outside of like, the regular family or even like just, I've been hearing my mother been taking her money too.
Okay, so the mother has always been taking the grandma's money. And so this is why the grandma is not happy about everything. So that's why maybe she's depressed and sad because why would her daughter do that? And she has her own work. She works. She's a nurse. Okay, let's go on, man.
Is she unemployed? Yeah. How long has she been unemployed? She stopped working, I say, some years now. Okay. More than 3 years. She said she gets paychecks, but I don't know how. Okay.
Celia again agrees with her mom's account, but she goes even further. Candace's lack of employment has been a source of tension in.
Damn, she's unemployed. Damn. Okay. So she started as a nurse, but she's not complete. Something like that, man. Okay. Maybe.
The house.
You ever been violent with her or anything, or? No, never. Okay. I don't have her yelling or they don't yell at us or nothing. Mm-hmm. I know, like, my grandmother, she calls my mother name, like, every day. She gets irritated and stuff. Like, why should be calling me and stuff? But that's about it. Okay.
Now, hold on a minute. We've been talking about a missing
person, okay?
elderly lady, confused and depressed with likely undiagnosed dementia, according to her daughter. Only now, the investigators are asking about violence. There's something else going on here.
Violence, okay? Violence. So probably they were fighting these two ladies.
So she calls you every day, and at this point, you're not concerned, even though you typically talk to her daily. And here it is, it's been 4 days, 5 days, and
that's what said it's 72 hours. I was going to report. So I said,
see, you're almost being caught, man. You're lying. You're just talking to your mom every day like it's a regular thing. But after she went missing, you don't even get concerned about nothing, and you're telling us that you're talking to your mom. That make even sense. Yeah.
And hear from her by 72 hours, yes, I'll file. That's when my concern will kick in.
So we have some investigators that are at the house now. Mm-hmm. They conducted they got a court-ordered search warrant to search the house.
They have a court warrant to search the house. Okay, yeah, I told you earlier in the past video. The past video I was saying this, like, it is not okay for a person to come to your house to search whatever they want without a warrant, okay? So probably they got the court warrant to search the house and everything. So maybe they'll find things which will make and they will prove everything. Okay.
So they're doing that now?
Candace's face looks stricken.
Yeah, she's stricken, man. She's shocked. How? They catch up with me with my crimes, man. And it's crazy. Because you did that to your mom, man. You did that to your mama. You did that to your mama, your own mama. So you gotta go to jail. It's so sad.
She's shaken to her core, but why?
She's so shaken, man. Why?
If it's because there's
why? You look like the expression, the way she's sitting, the way she's looking down. What did I do, man? To my own mama. You don't deserve that, man. And you have to suffer the consequences of the actions, man.
Searching her house, what is she so afraid they'll find?
Yeah, what are you afraid of? Tell us.
Little does she know, they've already found it.
Okay, they've already found it there. And that's crazy.
So right now, what we're investigating, we found a dismembered body. Do you know what?
Damn, man, that's crazy. Dismembered body. Damn. Your own mama. Your own mama. Why? Your own mama, man. The heck?
Dismembered means? Okay, so we found pieces of a body.
Damn, man, this is so sad, man. Damn. Don't even have remorse, man. Not even. Mercy. It's your mama. Your own.
Pieces like chopped up, like somebody's body was chopped up.
Damn, that's crazy. Chopped up, damn.
In bags.
In the bags, okay? Damn.
In the house.
In the house, okay?
I can't say for sure that it's your grandmother. I don't know whose body it is.
Okay, is she? I mean, probably she's a grandma. Who else would see? Because the grandma is missing for 3 days now. Where could she be? Probably she's the one being done like that by these people. Damn, this is so sad.
I don't know who else's body would be in the house, but she's obviously missing at this point. We'll get her. We'll get whoever it is identified.
Okay. Yeah. Cecilia, she's starting to feel sad, man. She's starting to, you can see the expressions. She's not that happy. She's sad and she feels, it seems like she wants to cry.
But more than likely, based off of saying that, everybody says that they haven't seen her, it probably is her. So that's what I'm a homicide detective. So that's what I'm investigating.
Homicide detective, okay?
So that's why I'm asking you the questions along the lines of if it got to a point where it got so, to the point where maybe it got so violent, you know what I'm saying? So, because the thing is that it wouldn't make any sense for us to find,
Yeah, probably they're lying. It seems like they usually fight, man. Yes, usually they always fighting the daughter and the mom. Yeah, probably, but this time she went too far. She went too far this time round.
By pieces of bags.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
In the house.
Let's go back to the moment earlier this same day when the police arrived at Margaret's address for the welfare check.
Okay.
It's just after lunchtime, and they're expecting it to be little more than a routine visit. The trail, if there is a trail, will surely lead them out and away from the house. But it doesn't. The second Candace lets them in, they notice a strange smell lingering in the air.
Damn, strange smell. Damn, that's crazy.
The smell is that of decaying human flesh.
Damn, that's crazy, okay?
They also spot 3 white plastic trash bags on the floor of the basement.
Okay, that's crazy.
Around these, they see bloodstains. One of the bags is open, and it visibly contains human brain matter.
Damn. Why? Why? Por favor. Por favor. Why? Por favor. Why?
There's a knife lying on the floor beside it.
Okay, knife, okay.
Candace Craig has just let the cops into a murder scene.
Yeah. You see, yeah. I mean, they always say, you will always run, but you never hide, man. Once your days are covered, the things you always do, you will always be caught, man. Okay, let's go on, okay?
As the officers search the house, they also find a chainsaw cover cutting.
Chainsaw, okay? Damn, that's crazy. But it seems like she was doing a crazy work there, man. She was doing a crazy work, man. The way they were small, she did a crazy job there.
Utensils and cleaning materials.
I don't know on YouTube too. I'm just saying, man.
Finally, they discover the chainsaw itself. It doesn't take much of a leap of the imagination to realize what horrible purpose that chainsaw
Imagine, man.
had. A neighbor approaches the police.
Okay, a neighbor, okay? Probably she's the friend of Auntie Joyce, probably. Or because she's old too. Maybe they usually talk with Auntie Joyce because they are older. They talk about their things when they were young. They share moments together, remembering the 90s, remembering the 80s, man. How life used to be with no social media. Yeah, probably they were talking, man.
Them roping the house off as a crime scene.
They even had a little table with one of the umbrellas.
Okay.
They had that out there. They had the grill.
In hindsight, they think that What Candace and Celia were burning was human remains.
Okay, they were burning you. Damn, that's crazy. Damn.
Candace isn't going to crack, so the investigators focus in on the weaker link of the two.
Okay, the weaker. The weaker is the daughter, okay? Probably the daughter will say the truth so that she can be set free. Yeah. I wish the daughter should be set free, man. Celia, okay? Okay, what does he say?
In on the weaker link of the two, Celia.
Okay? Okay.
Likely it probably is. Who else would be chopped up?
Yeah, who else? Who else? It's not a meat you bought to the supermarket. It's not a meat you bought from the supermarket. It's not like, yeah, who could it be though? And the grandma is missing for 3 days. What do you have to say? Tell us.
In the basement. That's where we found the pieces of her body at. That's what, at this point, that's what we're investigating a murder at this point.
A sudden revelation of the depth of the police.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Imagine your own mom, your own mother. She's the one hosting you. You don't have a job. And you do this to her. This is the only repayment you can do to her. Damn.
Says knowledge like this can often make a suspect fall apart, and Celia is no exception.
Okay, she falls into parts. Okay?
He starts telling the truth
Okay, tell us the truth now. Shout it louder.
immediately.
What the heck with the odds, man? The heck with the odds. Okay, let's go on, okay?
Think of it.
He starts telling the truth immediately.
Okay, tell us the truth now. Bring it on.
So you can think of anything, let me know. I know I heard my grandmother scream.
Okay, the grandma was screaming, okay?
When was this? This was Monday. Yeah, I know I heard her scream.
Monday. And you say that the last time you saw her was Tuesday. Okay. You went to work at 11:30 a.m. You were saying that. And right now you're saying that she was screaming on Monday. Does that make sense? Or was it was it 3 days before? I don't know. Let's go on.
But she always screamed, like when she used to fall.
Okay, she always screamed like that, okay? When she used to fall, okay? So it's like normal. It's like normal, man. It's like you cough in the house. It's like normal, okay? Let's go on.
And so she would always scream. So I asked my mother, what is that? She said that Benny, the boyfriend, something over, but all I heard.
Damn, Benny. Okay.
It was a scream. And so I really don't know why.
Okay, she don't know what happened.
So you heard her scream on Monday night and then you woke up, or was you in your room?
Okay, well, you were already up, okay? So what time was it, okay?
So you was already up in your room? Yeah. And then you came out of your room, actually? No, my mom, she came in my room. I was like,
okay, who was that screaming? Damn, okay?
Who was that screaming? She was like, Benny knocked something over, but it didn't sound like Benny knocked over something.
Okay, so probably the mom was lying to the daughter, okay, because she did not want the daughter to know what happened. Probably, man, I'm telling you, okay?
But she was in the basement, I couldn't really hear anything. So you heard her scream basically from her room, and then your mother came in your room, and shortly after, and she said that it was Benny. Benny had knocked over something. Yeah. You just didn't think twice about it. Yeah, because she always, when she falls, she screams. Okay.
The investigator.
When she falls, she screams, okay? Let's say like when she got a stroke, she screams, okay? So let's go on.
Knows she's starting to get somewhere.
Okay, she's okay. Okay.
In order to encourage this confessional spirit, she offers Celia some food or drink, like a reward.
Okay, a food and a drink, okay? Do you need water and anything, okay?
Do you need any water or anything like that?
Yeah, okay. So you can tell us the truth. Bring it on.
Anything like that? Yeah. We have snacks and stuff. Yeah. What do you eat? Like,
okay.
Allergic to anything? Pineapple. Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Then she leaves Celia alone for a moment to stew in her thoughts. Look at her body language here.
Damn, man. can see it all.
The reality of what's happening is slowly sinking in.
Damn.
She's resorting to self-soothing, hugging herself for comfort. She looks at the cuffs attached to the walls, like she's contemplating the very real possibility of future prison time.
Damn, man, that's crazy.
Her only hope is cooperation with the cops. Like she's resigned to this, she takes the fruit cup the investigator gave her and opens it. She's going to try to take charge of her future now, even if that means turning on her mom.
Okay.
I just want to clarify. So you said that you heard your grandmother's scream on Monday night, but you still saw her on Tuesday morning?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You see, she was lying. She was lying about going to work on Tuesday, 11:30 a.m. So she was lying. Yeah, she was lying probably, man. So the last day when the mother was alive was, when Auntie Joyce was alive was Monday, probably, man.
And you're sure that she was snoring and not like, and you just didn't like, you know what I mean? I heard a noise, so I guess she was snoring.
Okay, so she guessed. So she's not even sure.
Okay, so you're sure? I told her that I was leaving out. I didn't hear you. But she didn't respond back to you. No. So
She did not respond. Okay, so probably she could not have been alive, man.
She very well could have not been alive at that point.
Yeah, that's true, man. I'm telling you. You figured it out. You figured it out, man. Even without the detective, man, I figured it out, man. I'm telling you. Okay, it's like.
Okay, well, y'all close? Okay.
Candace's story hinges on her daughter having seen Margaret alive on Tuesday. But Celia...
Okay, so probably it was a lie. Celia, she says the truth, man.
didn't actually see her.
Because, it's one thing for a loved one to die from cancer or old age or whatever, but to have someone die, where they're, chopped up, that's completely, you know what I mean?
That's completely different, man. Yeah, that's so sad. How could you do that to your own mama?
That's a different kind of suffering. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing natural about that. So that's why we're just trying to get to the bottom of this story, because it's just you know what I mean? The smell of a dead body is very, very memorable. So,
yeah, man. That's crazy.
You know what I mean? You come in the house, in how we found her, or wherever this body is, how we found the body. Body had was dead for at least 2, 3, 4 days.
Okay, so she was dead 2 to 3, 4 days. Okay, so she was probably gone.
Because
okay, so Candace knew what she did. So that's why she was not responding to the nephew at the start of the video.
It was kind of decomposed. So it had been there for a little bit. It would match up for what you heard on Monday, because, it's now Friday. So a body, chopped up or whatever, and it would make sense. What you heard on Monday, it could have been whatever was going on down there. So that would make sense. But if you're saying that you saw her on Tuesday, and seen her sleeping, that part wouldn't, like I said, it wouldn't go with how long that body.
Yeah, that's true, okay?
Would have been, in the bag, you know what I'm saying? We're just investigating this at this point, so we're looking for you to know anything that you know, it's important. And even if it's something small that you might think, it might not matter,
it's very important, man, okay?
Matter to us. I was going through my Amazon orders, and I saw she ordered a chainsaw.
A chainsaw, damn, the mother. Damn.
On what day was this? I gotta look back on the order. Yeah. Was it this week though? Yeah, it was this week.
This week, okay, yeah.
I know she ordered a chainsaw, and I was asking, what is it for? She didn't want to tell me.
She did not want to tell her, okay?
The detective clarifies what she already suspects, that Candace is the prime suspect here.
Yeah, you are the suspect, Candace. Never seen McDonald's, never seen streaming, never seeing everything, man. It's crazy.
She like normal? Does she have rage fits? Is she violent any time? I know my mother and Billy, they argue and stuff. So
Okay, they argue with her boyfriend, okay, called Benny.
she would like throw stuff at him. Like
Throw stuff at him, okay, so she's violent though. The mother, she's violent. Candace, she's violent, okay, yeah.
throw like hard stuff. Like last time she threw something at him, I made a hole in the wall. So he is pretty much.
Damn, you made a hole in the wall? That's crazy. Damn.
Have like fights between them, but never with your grandmother. Does Benny
Okay.
ever had any issues with your grandmother?
No, okay.
We observe Celia keeping her arms wrapped tightly around herself as she reveals how conditional her mother's love can be.
Okay.
She would just say to me, oh, I love you, I love you. So
Oh, I love you, okay? That's crazy. That's like a rage bait. So that she doesn't reveal anything.
she's telling me that she loves me, that means something really bad happening. Or she did something. Is it abnormal for her or normally when something's going wrong? That's what she normally tells you. Something goes wrong. When was the last time
Something is bad, okay?
she said that to you or something went wrong? Like what happened with her? She normally says I love you, so you just knew something was up because she was saying
Okay, yeah, okay.
that word. She was telling me the police is here. I love you.
Okay, I love you, okay?
When I was calling her phone, she didn't answer. She finally answered. She told both my sisters the same thing. She loved
Okay,
them.
okay, she loved them, okay? Because she knew what she done. She knew what she did with the mom, okay? The mama, okay?
So I just knew something was wrong.
This is an obstacle to her cooperation. She doesn't want to betray her mom. The investigator tries to put her mind at ease.
We don't go back and forth about, or we'll go to your mom and be like, okay, well, your daughter said this, but that doesn't make sense. We would let your mom tell her story, and then after she's finished telling us, we'll ask questions and like, hey, so you didn't smell a body in the basement, and then we leave it at that. And then we just talk at the table and that's it. Yesterday when I was washing clothes, I did smell something, but I don't know what type of smell that was.
Okay, she smelled something.
You never smelled it before? No, just a bad.
She never smelled that before. Bad smell, okay?
It just stunk. Yeah, it's like the whole basement living room.
Okay, the whole living room and the basement, okay?
It just stunk. And I realized the carpet was gone. Did you have carpet there before? Okay.
Okay, so it disappeared probably. She did something with it. The mom, you know what it is. You know.
It just disappeared.
The smell of a corpse is obvious. So obvious that the police didn't need to be in the house for more than a few moments that day to realize what they'd walked into.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The investigator tries to impress this upon Celia.
So through this whole thing, between your mother telling you not to go to, not to go in your grandmother's room, to seeing the carpet gone, to you didn't think anything was going, where it was going on, because so did, your mother never at any point said hey, this is what happened, this whole time. This seemed weird, but
Probably she's lying. You're lying, man, Celia. Say the truth and it will set you free, man.
I was trying to answer a question. What did you ask her? Have you heard from grandma? And stuff like that. She said, she didn't text her.
Okay, that's a lie though. So probably she was the one who texted the other number. Okay, yeah. Because if you know what she did, man.
Texting back and stuff, going back and forth with my mom. And I know she went grilling. She got a grill.
Damn, grilling. Barbecue. Damn, that's crazy, man.
When you barbecue? Mm-hmm. I went to try to grill. Did I eat any of that food, or she just grilled and didn't bring nothing in? No, she just grilled. Okay.
Okay, she just grilled, okay? So that was Auntie Joyce.
I smelled it, but I just didn't see no. But you didn't see no food and not like that. Okay. So when your cousins, I guess, came over and they were suspicious of the whole thing, because they're the ones who kind of initiated this whole thing anyway. Because then I guess they couldn't get a hold of her. And then they came in, you said they went to the house, police came, they found nothing. Did you never see those trash bags in the basement at all? No. Did you smell it?
Okay, so there were no trash bags ever. So this is the first time the trash bags are there. Okay,
Celia's listing
She just smelling something bad, okay? But Celia has revealed many things now, which are going to be of much help on this case for real.
her mother's suspicious behaviors, but she's not quite revealing everything.
Yeah, she's not revealing everything, man. They were together doing this, man.
I'm asking, like, what do you think could have went wrong between your mom and your grandmother to the point where it could have got, like, to the point where your grandmother ended up in a position where they might have been in either a physical altercation or altercation that just went bad and she got to this point. I think altercation that went bad because I heard her scream. You hear your grandmother, but you didn't hear anybody else scream that night, like nobody argued or nothing, just heard her scream. I just heard her scream, then after that, nothing at all.
Okay, nothing at all. Damn, that's crazy.
That next morning, you saw her referee with the brakes. Yeah. You think you heard her snoring though. Yeah. Did you smell anything when you went in the room? I smelled pee. Okay. So it kind of stuck in the room. Yeah.
Okay?
They mentioned in the police report that that you and your mom were acting kind of weird that day.
You and your mom were acting kind of weird that day, okay? So they were together, okay?
Like kind of trying to get them out. No. I was trying to like get them to stay. To stay? And your mom was trying to get them. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what she was up to. Oh well. I don't know, she was people playing her own, they need to leave, they need to leave.
What's most clear is that Celia couldn't have failed to notice her grandmother being murdered right under her very nose.
Yeah, probably she knew that.
And when these dominoes fall, they all fall. She sketches out a horrifying sequence of events. On May 23rd, the early hours of Tuesday
Damn, that's crazy.
morning, over a week earlier, Celia heard her grandmother scream. The next day, she found Margaret's remains in a blue bin in her bedroom.
That's crazy. In our bedroom, our own bedroom.
When she confronted her mother about this, Candace enlisted her help in dismembering Margaret's body.
Damn. The mother told her to help her to do that. That's crazy.
Using the chainsaw she'd purchased on Amazon. They tried to burn her remains on May 27th.
Damn, that's crazy. So it's like 4 days later, so she was dead. So that's crazy. 27th. So 29th, they are coming to figure out that she's missing and they call the police. So she's been dead like 6 days, man.
The day the neighbors saw the fire.
That's like a 1 week.
They also tried to grill her body parts, grilling pieces of chicken alongside them to try to disguise the smell. Candace had
Damn, this is so sad, man.
killed her mother by suffocating her with a trash bag.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Then, with the help of her 19-year-old daughter, she tried to cover it up. It was a week later.
Okay, that's crazy. So it's like the daughter was innocent, but the mom involved her. So they need to suffer together at the prison and everything, man. That's crazy.
That Margaret's remains came to light. But why? By all accounts, she was a loving, caring daughter.
Yeah, why? Why did you do that? And you were living with your own mother, and she was the one hosting you in her own house. She was the one paying the bills and everything, probably, because you do not have work. You are unemployed. Why did you do such thing, man?
Dedicated to nursing her ailing mother. In just one night, all that had changed.
The mother and her daughter have been...
Damn, that's crazy, man. Look at the two people. Damn. One is innocent, one is guilty. But they need to suffer together because one involved the other. And the other was not even going to the police to say nothing. So sad, man. I feel so sorry for Celia.
Charged in connection with murdering the family's grandmother.
Woman allegedly killed and dismembered by her daughter and
Damn. Who does that? Who does that for real? Who does that, man?
granddaughter. It's a case that is stopping everyone in their tracks, and as Lex Juarez explains, it's posing a challenge for investigators too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Margaret's bank account was active.
Okay, Margaret's account was active. That was Auntie Joyce. Okay, so 20 days later, they are coming to figure out that she's missing and they call the police. Okay, 29th, they are coming to figure out that she's missing and they call the police. Okay, Margaret's account was active. Okay, Margaret's account was active. That was Auntie Joyce. Okay, trash bags, okay, paper towels, okay, chainsaw, damn, $219. Crazy. So that's like, let me add up all together. So let me add up. Okay, let me add up. So that's like $303.44, man. That's a lot of money to spend on these things, man. Let me convert it to Kenyan money. 303. Okay, let me convert it to our money and see. Okay, let me convert it 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Then we'll go on with the case, man. Okay. Damn, it's not a lot of money though. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money for real. 39K, 39,268 shillings and 17 cents in Kenyan money. That's a lot of money. You can buy a setup for streaming. Damn, that's crazy, man.
Even after her death on May 23rd, buying a box of 13-gallon trash bags,
Damn.
paper towels, and a plastic drop cloth. The chainsaw purchase was also in Margaret's name.
Margaret's name, okay? So she used her own money to buy the things which will do everything. And that's crazy. Imagine using your own mother's money to do everything, man. That's crazy. Okay, let me see something. $260. In Kenyan shillings. Damn, that's a lot of money. 3,915,946. Damn, that's a lot of money. Damn, 30K.
If Candace had used her mother's money to buy the items used to dispose of her body, what's to say she hadn't been using it while Margaret was still alive as well?
Yeah, probably she was using her money to buy a lifestyle, to do everything with her money, because she was the one who was able to access her own mother's money. So she used to do whatever she wanted with it. And this time she went too far now.
Was made tragically evident by a series of phone calls made to Margaret's bank.
Okay? A series of phone calls made to Margaret's bank, okay? That is Auntie Joyce maybe was being called by the bank, okay?
In many calls, a woman who said she was Margaret Craig asked the bank to approve large purchases.
Okay? That's crazy. They wanted to approve if it was Margaret buying all these things in one single day. Probably they were suspecting Margaret has never done this transaction before, like a lot of money like this. So they were wondering, how can she do this transaction like this? And in the past, she has never been doing them. Okay, let's go on.
Such as a $211 pair of collectible sneakers. And why?
Damn, 211 collectible sneakers. Damn, $211. That's a lot of money, man. That's like 27,305 Kenyan shillings. That's a lot of money. You can buy streaming things, man. Headphones, whatever. That's a lot of money.
Wire money into Candace's account.
Okay, so she was transferring the money to her own account, and she was going to buy the things she needed. That's crazy, man.
In other calls, a woman who called herself Margaret, whose voice was notably different and older, pleaded for help. She
pleaded for help. Damn.
Noticing strange purchases appearing on her statement from.
Okay, she pleaded for help, strange purchases. She did not even know it was her daughter doing all that because she was the one accessing her own account. Why?
Services she'd never used, like DoorDash and Lyft.
DoorDash, okay? The lifts, okay? Damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man.
This was the real Margaret, discovering that she'd been the victim of financial fraud, and the culprit was none other than her own daughter.
Our own daughter was doing all these transactions, and Margaret did not even know about that.
Celia confirms this.
Like no beefing or nothing in the house. My grandmother and my mother about the money situation. Well, about
All the money, okay.
your mother thinking that your mother was stealing money. Yeah. And sometimes.
Okay, so she was, yeah, okay, probably, yeah.
My mother would go to the bank, and my grandmother would be like, "Where's the money at?" And the money's gone.
The money's gone, okay? That's crazy, man. Imagine doing that to your own mama. She's hosting you, she's feeding you, and you do this. This is how you repay your own mom. Well, this is not good, man.
Candace was systematically stealing from her own mother, who had
That's crazy.
a healthy retirement pot. Sometimes she'd even enlist her youngest daughter, who was 12, in the scheme, getting her to phone the bank for new debit cards.
That's crazy, man.
When Margaret finally realized what was going on and confronted her about it that fateful Monday night, Candace killed her.
Damn. So after confronting her about her money, Candace decided to do that.
Candace denies all of this. She even
Denies all that. Probably she'll deny that. But time will tell, man.
tries to blame Celia and her middle daughter for the killing. But Celia knows
Celia and the middle daughter, okay?
it's time to do the right thing.
Okay. Tell us the truth now.
She pleads guilty to accessory after the fact and is sentenced to supervised probation for 5 years.
Damn, supervised probation. Oh, probably she won't suffer in jail for many years, okay? Yeah, she'll probably be out. So she'll be out by, it's like she's remaining the 5 years. Let me see. So it happened May 2023, like 5 years later. So she's almost out now. She's almost getting out. Okay. But she'll be shocked about many things which happened outside. And probably many people will be avoiding her. Yeah, probably. She needs to change the location because she has bad records, man. And probably she won't get a good job, man, because she has bad records on her. Everything, man. And even the media, her face is everywhere. And it's crazy, okay? Okay, let me see something. 1 minute. Okay, let me see. Okay, so probably she did not go to jail, okay? Probation for 5 years. So she's being monitored by the police officers and everything. She can't live everywhere. She can't travel outside the country. Yeah. Okay.
In exchange, she takes the stand to testify against her mother. She tells the jury about the stealing and the confrontation and the killing. She tells them about the burning and the grill and the chainsaw, all the different methods they tried and failed to hide what Candace had done.
Yeah, they tried to hide it all.
When asked why she helped cover up this heinous crime, Celia just replies, "Because my mother asked me."
Because the mother asked her.
She must also undergo psychiatric and psychological evaluation and
that's crazy.
a drug and alcohol evaluation. She will live with her grandfather, Margaret's husband, in D.C. until she finds herself permanent housing.
Damn, she lived with her grandfather. That's crazy, man. I feel so bad, man.
Candace, meanwhile, is found guilty. There are no mitigating factors in her life.
She was someone who worked hard all her life. She was providing for her grown daughter.
Imagine, man.
Who was living with her, her grandchildren, and she even allowed her daughter's boyfriend to live in the home.
Imagine how crazy it is. Her own boyfriend. Yeah, and you do this to her, your own mama, despite her own kindness.
So this is a giving, caring, loving, compassionate, and understanding woman.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man.
Who was killed, who was asphyxiated by her daughter.
And that's crazy and sad.
No mistake. Miss Candace Craig absolutely committed this crime, and she is now being held accountable.
Okay?
As a result, she's sentenced to life without possibility.
Life without a possibility of parole, man. So she'll probably be in jail for the rest of her life. And that's sad.
Parole. Today, she sits in prison, with her family still reeling from what she's done. Not just murder, but the murder of a vulnerable elderly person and a loving grandmother.
Our own mother. Don't forget that. Our own mama.
What do you think about this tragic story? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe, keep up with our channel, and we will see you very soon.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. That's so sad, man. That's so sad, for real. It's one of the craziest stories I've ever heard, man. So sad. That is life. Go on, man. So sad, man. Thank you all for watching this video. It's crazy. Even me, I'm just wondering why would she do that in the first place. I'm just wondering. Okay, have a nice one, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. What's coming? Peace out.